is it going? So if you're new to the channel, I'm Aaron Hallett. I write original Christian rock, and I just come out here every day and I pick up a guitar, start writing a song. So I usually just come up with stuff, improvise a lot, and slowly piece everything together. So I'll do a left and a right guitar, then I'll do probably a guitar solo, then a bass part, a drum part, vocals, and just keep filling out until I have an entire song. I took 2 days off, which you're not even going to notice because once I record one of these, I get the write and record video, the song video, and then the solo video. So I get 3 days worth. This is what is the date today? It's September 21st. This is probably coming out after Christmas. So yeah, I'm well ahead. But anyway, I kind of have almost a classic rock-ish vibe of a riff going on. So I grab my guitar and it's the first thing I played. So that'll be a verse-ish part, I guess, and then I'm going to go into a little lead up and then the chorus. So pretty easy, but should produce nice, cool songs. So yeah, I've got my drum loop going that I use for my metronome. I'll replace that with a part later that I'm actually going to play. I'm going to do a left and a right guitar now. So I think I'm going to just stick to a left and a right guitar. I don't want to do any more overdubs. So I'm just going to do an improvised guitar solo, and that's going to be over the third verse into the pre-chorus part. So here that goes. I'm going to start doing the bass part now. I always say this, but I'm going to keep it pretty simple. As far as me improvising everything, so the guitar solo, I forgot that I was going to do it over the pre-chorus part into the chorus part too. So I shut my volume off and then I just came back in quick. So rather than redoing it, what I did is I just automated some echo in there and it ended up sounding cooler than probably what I otherwise would have done. So it works out that way a lot. Okay, bass part, I'm probably going to do a chromatic thing in the verse. Really simple. The chorus, I'll just follow the chords around. Yeah, anyway, here I go. I'm going to do the drums now, so I'll sit down at that kit behind me and I'll just start playing on that. It's a kind of homemade electronic kit and it's triggering Superior Drummer 3, so nice and easy as far as getting sounds, but let's just do it. I just took a little bit of time, put down some lyrics. I was doing some warm-ups. I kind of sort of came up with a melody, but nothing particularly great. Well, maybe the verse is okay. I don't know about the chorus yet. Here it is. It's nothing special because, like I said, I was warming up. Sort of like that. I mean, I was just kind of singing randomly. I might actually kind of stick to that in the beginning and then I'll see what happens. So I'm going to improv this. It actually might take me 1 or 2 tries until I solidify something. Maybe I'll make it through. Who knows? But I'm just going to try it. So here I go. Make
me what you want me to be. I said, hold on. Save me from the darkness and me turn the light on. Faith goes through, take another turn as we leave. Loading down from going through the door and I'm free. So I wonder, faith goes on. Walking from beginning to right all the race. Turn on the light through the night. Can you walk by hearing and gain your sight?
I just finished up singing through. I must have jinxed myself because that took like 5 tries. Maybe more. I kept like choking on the lyrics. I was just like getting through. I'd get to like the second verse and I would just go blah, blah, blah. I hate when that happens. But anyway, I got through it. I'm not going to do any harmonies. I'm just leaving it as is. So the lyrics are going to be in the description box. And I actually have to edit those because I think I slightly changed as I was singing. But anyway, they'll be fixed in there. Right above that, you're going to see where you can purchase and stream my music. It's just a list of the online retailers that I go by. If you use one of them, go to it. Type my name in their search bar. You should find me. Up above that, I put PastorMelissaScott.com. And I put that there because I said this is Christian rock. And I feel that that's the best Bible teaching that you're going to find anywhere. When I say Bible teaching, it's actually Bible teaching. So many other places are just teaching a bunch of random traditions and nonsense. It's like subjective ideas, outside opinions, denominational skews, etc. That's what most people do. They bring it in, pick out a few choice scriptures that match what they think it should say, pull them out of context in order to do that, not realizing text out of context is error, and they just keep perpetuating error. However, Pastor Melissa Scott does not do that. She is the pastor at Faith Center. That's in Glendale, California. She took over from her late husband, Dr. Gene Scott. He was teaching from 76 on up through 2005. When he passed away, she took over the pastorate. The teaching through both of them is fantastic. His whole thing was get rid of all the traditions and nonsense and just teach the Bible and teach it accurately. So he would dive in and do translations from the original languages from as old a text as they could possibly get. And they have a huge collection of manuscripts and just whatnot. She does the same thing, and she's an even better linguist than him. She understands Hebrew, Aramaic, Greek, New Testament Greek, that is, and a whole slew of other languages, which is just beyond comprehension to me. She goes through, translates from the original, tries to pull out the exact meaning the writers were intending, goes into historical context, traces through the history from any source, and pulls in and just gets exactly what it's saying, because that's really important. The Bible in context and all of it. When you do that, you really see what's being said. Sum it up. Christ, he's it. He's the atonement. That should be center focus. All eyes on him. And what he did is he played the part of the kinsman redeemer, and he was also the final sacrifice. For sin comes death, and the life of the soul is in the blood. So the Old Testament types where they were doing animal sacrifices, they're just paper money, whereas he's the gold standard. So he went on that cross and willingly played the part of the kinsman redeemer. Check out the book of Ruth. That really elaborates on that, as well as Leviticus. But now that that's happened, if we put our faith and trust, because God is looking for faith, and faith is the only way you can please God, so it says in the Bible, that's it. You're placed on that cross with Christ in God's eyes, and you slide out from under the law. So the law is just a schoolmaster. It's there to show us that we can't do it, because it sets such a high standard. And Jesus even raised the bar, because he said, if you hate in your heart, you're as guilty as a murderer. Essentially what that's saying is you can't even think the thought. People don't realize that, but he fulfilled the law perfectly. He had what it took because he was the only one. He did that. So we don't have to. We just look to him in faith. God is looking for faith. For faith, God imputes righteousness onto us, just like he did for Abraham. And you just look to Christ. Know that he paid it all, and you're trusting that. You're holding on to the promises of God. As you're faithing and trusting, God starts working the change on you, not what most people do, where they try and change themselves and essentially just change the outside appearance. But God changes you from the inside out. So he starts working on the heart. He's the potter, we're the clay, and we're holding on in faith, and God is changing us. He's working the change. It's an inside change. It's not an outside appearance change. And you don't have to worry about cleaning yourself up or doing a bunch of good things or all that kind of stuff. If you keep holding on in faith, God will work that change in you. You don't even have to think about it. You just have to keep thinking about holding on in faith to Christ. That's it. So they do a lot of teaching on that. It's fantastic stuff. I can't say enough about it. So if you think you're not good enough, or you don't make the cut, or you've done too many bad things, that's all bogus. That's what stupid, self-righteous people will tell you. Just keep faithing and trusting in him. You're forgiven. That's it. As far as my stuff, if you're interested in seeing more, just subscribe, like, comment, share, and I'm going to keep writing songs. Until the next one, later. I can turn this into one of those weird ASMR videos. Keep those squeaks. All right, anyway, I'm getting stupid now, so I'll see you later. I'm going to edit this, and for you guys, the song's coming up right now, so enjoy.